So Dad, what are we doing here today?
Dolores, we're recording a video to help promote my Kickstarter. And the Kickstarter is going to help generate money for the record that I'm recording. It's my first solo record that I've ever done.
What are you going to do with the money from the Kickstarter?
Making a record is really expensive. We've already recorded most of the CD actually, but we're still recording certain parts and we have to pay for the mixing, mastering, pressing of the discs, and the artwork for the CD itself. So it's really expensive, and I'm hoping that the Kickstarter generates enough money that we can cover all of that.
Dad, what are your songs about?
My songs are about a lot of different things, but I like to write about relationships more than anything else. So a lot of the songs are about love and falling in love, falling out of love, just about people.
Who are the people that helped you with the record?
I've had a lot of help with this record. My friend Dave Sampson out in Petaluma has been the biggest help. He's my producer on the record, and he's also the guitarist on the record. And he's helped bring together a team of musicians from Sonoma County that have helped me with the record. He brought in Shane Schlick, who's the drummer with the Highway Poets, a great band out in Sonoma County. They're the #1 band in Sonoma County for 2 straight years. He brought in Ben Dubin from the David Lunning Band to play bass. So we've got a great rhythm section. Steve Della Majora, also known as the Art Guy, is playing accordion on a couple tracks, and we're bringing Carrie Parker from San Francisco, who's a fiddle player. So there are a lot of musicians that are contributing to the project.
If people donate to the Kickstarter, what do they get in return?
There are a lot of great rewards if you donate to the Kickstarter. For $25, you get a pre-release digital download of the CD, which means that you would get the digital download before anybody would even get a hard copy of the CD. For $50, you get the digital download in advance, and then you get a hard copy of the CD. For $100, and this is a good one, you get the digital download, hard copy of the CD, and a t-shirt that Dolores is going to design. For $250, you get the pre-release digital download, hard copy of the CD, the Dolores t-shirt, and lunch with me and Dolores in the Mission District in San Francisco. For $500, you get the digital download, a hard copy, the shirt, lunch with me and Dolores, and I do a house concert at your house, which would be pretty fun. And if you should be so generous as to donate $1,000, and Dolores, I'm hoping you donate $1,000 to the Kickstarter, you get a whole bunch of CDs, maybe 10 CDs, 10 t-shirts, a house concert, and I will make my famous Brussels sprout appetizer for you and your friends. So that's the best prize.
When will you release the record?
My goal is to release the record on July the 1st, but with the help of the Kickstarter, that could happen even sooner.
How do people donate to a Kickstarter?
To donate to the Kickstarter, what you need to do is simply click on the link that you see beneath this video. It will take you right to the Kickstarter donation page. You could also just go to Kickstarter.com, search my name, and it will bring you to my Kickstarter page.
Who are your musical influences?
I've always been a giant Neil Young fan, a Bob Dylan fan, and traditional like folk fan, but I also like country rock, like the Eagles and the Flying Burrito Brothers, and there's a lot of good new music out right now also. You know, bands like the Avett Brothers and the Civil Wars that are using traditional folk instruments to play contemporary music, and that's kind of what I like to sound like.
Out of all the songs you've written, which one are you most excited about?
I'm excited about a lot of these songs, but my producer, Dave Sampson, is even more excited about them. He's gotten me more enthused. He's taken some songs that I wrote a few years ago as solo acoustic songs and pumped them up with bass and drums and guitars, and now they've got a nice hook to them, real catchy, and I'm very excited about releasing the CD.